Hello everyone, my name is Strickland and this is the Alone Zone. This is going to be a response to a guy I talked to on Facebook. His name is Josh. He's in my social anxiety support group. And he asked for people to do video responses on college. And college is something I wanted to do from when I was young. Education used to be really important to me until things changed, until I got into middle school, and well, you guys know my story about that. I really wanted to go in to be a lawyer. It was like one of the big things that I wanted to do. I wanted to be one of those attorneys that help people. I didn't want to be like for me, I didn't want to help murderers or people with DUIs and rapists and stuff like that. I wanted to be the one that prosecuted them. Not prosecuted, but you know what I mean. The one that went up against them. I wanted to be the lawyer that helped the good people. And if not a lawyer, maybe go into something that would help others. At one point in my life, I really wanted to get into a field that would help other people. Something I'm big about. If I didn't have all these issues, it wasn't so hard for me right now, I would love to be involved in a field where I'm absolutely 100% helping someone else. That's gonna be a mission for me if I am ever able to turn this corner. But about college, I could still go. I could get a Pell Grant. I can't afford it, but there's a Pell Grant out there that will pay for me to go to college as long as I maintain a certain GPA, and as long as I stick to it. They will pay for everything. They will pay for the classes and the books, and there'll even be money left over. But if I ever quit, or if I don't maintain it, then I have to pay it all back, from what I understand. And yeah, that's something that I really want to do. I feel awkward about going back to school at my age, and I would be even older by the time I got back. And for me, I feel like college is for someone just getting out of high school, late teens, early 20s. I do know older people have went back to school and have it's helped them tremendously. But that's just part of the anxiety and such awkwardness about it. And you see, for me, I know college is not high school, but that's how I picture it. I had such a terrible time in high school that I picture going back to college is like reliving high school all over again. I'm so afraid that I'll go in there and everybody's gonna, just laugh at me and find nicknames for me and put me down, and the teachers are gonna do it, and it's gonna be the same experience all over again. Me and my therapist have discussed this, and he tries to assure me that the people in college are there to educate themselves and better their lives, that it's not high school, and they don't have time for all the games, and they're there to learn, and most people are actually spending their own money or such on it, and are getting grants, and they have to focus on it, and so they're not going to waste all that by having putting others down and bullying them and such. If I could just get that notion out of my head, not right now, like I said, I've got to meet that person that's going to give me a fair shake in life, that's going to accept me regardless of my flaws, and be there for me unconditionally to help me along. So when I get in a better position, the anxiety and the fear is never going to go away, but it is quite possible that it will be less of an issue. There's also, you can do college online. The Pell Grant, I don't know, and that's the only way I could go back right now. I don't know if it would pay for full online classes. And for me, I have University of West Florida and Pensacola State College that I could go to. and those would be my options. And they both the university offers 2 and 4 year, and the state college offers mostly 2-year stuff. But see, the online thing, do it from the comfort of your home. I don't have a good enough computer. I don't really know all the requirements, but I'm assuming that you would have to have a pretty decent running computer to be able to handle the workload of everything. And but you know, that is something, you know, I really desired at one point in my life to do that, go that journey, you know, get a 4-year degree and get into a profession where I'm helping others. It's just the fear of it being high school and such has stopped me from ever pursuing it. Plus, you know, the depression and, you know, going down the wrong road with the drug addictions and stuff, you know, that just, the self-medication, that just ruined all that stuff. But right now, no longer using street drugs, you know, no longer in that, you know, life. But there's still so many issues that are going to prevent it. But online college is something that I haven't explored, but it may be something I look into, because I'm doing it in my house. Nobody's bothering me. I can actually focus on the education, focus on, you know, bettering myself and getting into that field of where I can help someone. And who knows? But I just thought I'd do that and explain my biggest issue with it. It's not the money thing, because I can get grants. It's just the fact that I think it's high school all over. But with the online college, maybe all of us who have not went to college and are experiencing these fears, maybe all of us should look into going, doing it online, because that would be so much easier for us, you know. Even though it would help to be in that social setting, again, like I said yesterday in my video, comfort. Me going back to college and actually doing it, you know, there in person would be so huge for me, getting out of the comfort zone and lowering my wall and putting myself in a situation where I'm scared to death, you know, about what's going to happen. And so maybe going back to school would be maybe the best thing for me. That could be like huge. And maybe, who knows, maybe I could meet some people there, especially people who are studying and going into the same field, you know. So, you know, I've discussed it with my therapist, and he also thinks it would be very beneficial for me to go back to school. And it's just I have to put the doubts and the fears out of my mind. But that's it. And I appreciate you wanting video responses and asking us about it. So that's my story and my issues with college. Everybody else who responded, good videos. And until next time, that's it. That's all. I'm Chris, and I'm out. Peace.